Rattlesnakes 1. I got 4 experience points for that. Experience would normally go at 1 point per turn, you see. Build an army and explore the area. Done that, done that. Outcome. You have unearthed an endless artifact. It is in poor condition and appears to part... Slight typo there. Appears to part of a larger construction. The question now is how to restore it. And I've got archaeology. 10% cost reduction for Era 1 technologies on Empire. So that means that first disc of technologies, it costs 10% less, but I've already researched a lot of them anyway because of my high research. So, not that much use. Okay. Summary for quest number 2. Mysteries of the planet's past likely give keys to your future. Improve your scientific knowledge to help decrypt them. The nobles are unhappy. I understand their reasoning. We try to rebuild our nation and survive the change in our planet, but the exploitation of dust is slow and expensive. To simply leech life from others is fast, easy, and gives one a feeling of power. It is a heady thrill that gives sensations of virility and perception, almost invincibility. Virility. Marquis Saluzzo is perhaps the worst. Though all the nobles and fanatics seek ancient relics to give them power, the bauble that the Marquis has found has given him great strength of persuasion and an enhanced ability to drain life. His speeches make it all seem so easy. Exploit the lesser peoples for our own glory, rule the planet from a position of strength, and turn those who would defy us into weakened slaves. That actually sounds pretty useful, especially on a high difficulty setting. But yeah. Moving on. But I cannot accept this. It is expedient, but that does not make it just or right. Also true. Sadly, my hand has been forced, and I have little choice but to let the sages and alchemists study, seeking an answer that is pleasing to their greedy patrons. We will forge ahead with research and improve our knowledge, though I do it for other reasons. For my part, I would see our people resist temptation, even if it presents a risk. There is a reason that the first word of the Royal Seal is honour. So yeah, this public split is continuing. Right, it wanted me to research a bunch of tech, and I'm researching pretty quick. Still, I could activate this totem here for +2 on all tiles, but not yet. Not yet. I can heal the damage that snake did to me with 1 dust, so I'm going to do that. And then I'll explore the ruins one last time to get nothing. Lovely. Okay, moving on. I've got that village down there. If I leave it alone, it will produce hostiles at some point. There's actually 3 villages around here. That's plus 15% to influence production, if I can capture them all. So that's pretty nice. But I've only got the 1 village there, which is 5% off my build costs. So that's not so good. I'm thinking take over this area, get these 3 villages in, and then I'll go back and get the other one once I've upgraded my tech to unlock a second slot. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I know I've got pillars unused, but that's because I'm saving up my dust for other things. And I've not really upgraded my dust income at the moment, though I'm doing it now. I can't use those 2, sadly. If I upgraded that, it would produce 2 extra production for me. Or I could upgrade my city size. That is another thing. I want to get some extra incoming. I want more income. It looks like going that way is the best way to do it. That'll give me 3, 6, 7, 8 dust and 6 science. Well, this game would give me 6 dust, 7 dust, 2 science. 2 dust product. Sorry, no. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. Do I want 1 dust or 1 production, actually? That's a good idea there. So I'll build an expansion there. It'll reduce my happiness, but I've got so much extra, it's going to be worth it. And then after that I'm going to build a settler, so I can actually expand myself a little bit. In the meantime though, you troops, check those ruins, see what we can get. 10 spices. Not bad. Not bad. I can't afford to use a booster though, so that remains to be seen, really. I must say that this second province is proving a bit of a disappointment. Oh wait, massive tree. That is actually a special. I didn't notice that. It's +4 to food production, which is useless to me, but it's also a +2 science and all of the other bonuses that I get from it, so that's okay. I'd need to expand a city to actually use it though. So let's go ahead and attack this. Let's see. I've got a pair of demons flying. Oh dear, I've got flyers on my hands, but they're ranged slayers, so that's not too bad. I'll give it a shot. Now the problem with flyers is that they will wing around all over the place, and I'll have to keep moving my units to actually try and catch up with them. So I want to start close to them and limit how far they'll try to move. So basically it's just, again, pile in and pummel them. Yep, all go for him. But he's got... what's he got? His initiative is 33. Initiative 10, initiative 10, initiative 10... 42. Only my hero can move faster, so they'll move before my other troops can. That might be a problem. Still, 26, that's a fairly good whack at them. They seem to have got an area effect swing as well. Though sadly this position does mean that I can't actually get all of my troops in on the action. I've just got to keep hacking at them. I think that's the chain lightning actually that's doing that. I'll double check the stats in a sec, but yeah, that one at the back can't do a thing. Let's see, chain lightning. Deals normal damage to the initial target and 20% to opponents adjacent. Yeah, that's chain lightning. It's bouncing back and forth when they hit. It's quite nasty, that. Oh, it would be if my troops didn't have good enough defence to resist it. Yeah, look at that, zeros. I'm being saved by the defence of my troops. I really am. I lost the guy, okay. But they've got a lot of hit points actually, that's causing a bit of trouble. They haven't tried to fly yet though, because all their targets are right next to them, so... Yeah, I'm just checking that this... Soul Leech recovers 20% life when target attacked this round dies before the end of the round. Okay. But are they actually recovering life? I don't think they are. That said though, I am wearing both these guys down pretty quickly. It's currently even at the moment, but I don't see any way for them to win. Yeah, the battle went on too long, so it just finished. But I came out of it better than they did. They are both worn down quite significantly. That's good. I forgot there was a turn limit on those. Maybe because I've never hit it before. But yeah, I can just end the turn there. Dismiss that. And my screen just blanked for a second there. I do think I need to check my cable for my monitor. But unlike them, I can just pay out some dust, heal straight away, heal him, and go straight back in as soon as I go to next turn. Because sadly, I need an action to actually attack. But there's no way they can recover that quickly. Imminent Empire plan. Okay, those come up every now and then, but they need influence points. Let's just auto this one. I should be able to just walk right over them. Yep, walked right over them. 2 demons dead. There we go. That first village is now pacified. Though I did get a bit banged up in the process, I must admit. It's still sad to say that there isn't really any good terrain in this particular province. I mean, high value terrain like I found in my starting place. Now, the incoming policy thing means I want to change those over. It may be 12 production that I've just lost, but they're going to add 6 to my income for influence over here. And that will let me actually do more with my overall empire stats as soon as the change comes up. No, sadly, I do think I need to spend, yeah, another 100 dust healing my hero and my troops. So that's less than ideal. But he has leveled up again. There is that. I could get some extra life. I could get some extra defense. There is one that gives extra experience, which is, here we go, plus 1 XP per turn. So that could help the hero level up faster if I put the first 4 levels into it. So that would be plus 4 experience per turn instead of plus 1, which he normally gets. Yeah, I think they get plus 1 experience every turn. But I'm focusing on my resources, so there we go. Dismiss that. But sadly I need to spend dust to heal them all again, so that I'm ready for the next fight. Again, disappointing. Mostly food terrain in this one. And I can't do that because I've healed. So, there we go. .50-50 even. Let's try this full automatic. I lost one of my stalwarts there, and they didn't take much damage. Disappointing. Yeah, I can't heal this turn, so I'm just going to leave my troops there. Thank you. I've got level... Oh no, I've got a marauding army on the move. Right, mysteries of the planet's past likely give keys to your future. Improve your scientific knowledge to help decrypt them. Research 12. Okay, that's just fine. Now, the demons, sadly, are a bit of a pain to deal with. So I'm going to have to back up there. And I'll come back to deal with them later. Because they've got a marauding army, I need to take that out, otherwise it will reinforce them if I'm attacking one of their villages at the time. But if it attacks my army here, I should get reinforcements of my own. So there is that. I'm just not strong enough to really effectively take them on anymore. Yeah, he's moved straight down to that village that was under attack. So I'm guessing that's why he spawned. Let's move my army over here. And since I'm not planning to attack until I upgrade my forces, I will assign my hero to the city itself to get his dust bonus. And as soon as I can bring in... Yeah, as soon as I can bring in my other forces, I will actually... I'll delay getting a settler. Instead I'll get a public library, which gives me a flat research bonus, as well as the massive amount there. And then a geomic lab, which is +2 from any terrain already producing, so that's quite good. And I'll just garrison my forces in the city when they get there next turn, just to make things a bit easier and cheaper on me. Though I still need to heal them, sadly. There we go. All healed. All done. Now that's expanded. That's reduced the happiness, but it has let me exploit those terrains there. And there's the army just prowling around. But yeah, that's given me... my dust income has increased from about 50 to nearly 70... just over 75. So yeah, that is a significant boost from taking those tiles over. It's quite nice. And it's also time to choose my policies. I've got 70, which will let me do 3 picks from here, because they're worth 20 each since I have 1 city. I don't need vision. I need science, that's 1 there. Extra dust for a person. That's not a flat bonus to all of your dust production, sadly. It's per person you have producing dust on the city, and it's +3 for each one of those. So it's not too good. Not as good as these ones. Unless you're really hurting for dust, in which case that is an amazing one. But, I don't know. I don't really want to focus on that, but I will be focusing on dust at some point or other, so let's spend the points, get that bonus. And those bonuses will last until next time I need to pick. But I can take those off and put them back onto production. There we go. Give me production. I'm actually producing +3 from my city at the moment. It should be +2. Oh yeah, Founders Memorial. That's an extra one, so that's +3. Okay. That's pretty good. We've got unused resource boosters. Okay, I could actually activate some of those. I didn't think I could. Plus 50% influence. It's a bit late for that, Bucko. Extra fortification, not needed. Extra food, no. Extra attack on units. That would be useful, but I am not ready to attack. So no boosters just yet. I will, however, if I check on here, that one isn't producing any science, so that's the best place to put it. I can use that. And voila! Extra science all around. That should be pretty nice. That said though, it doesn't stack quite the way I thought when I was making this force. I'm not getting the +1 because it seems that the pillar adds after that's taken into account. So it doesn't count as it producing it normally. Still, that pillar is giving me an extra 10 science for the next 10 turns, so that's not bad. Something else I can do though, increase my population. Haha, there we go. You have reached a new era. A new era. Iron tier 2 weapons and armour. New units will appear at level 2 and cost a bit more. Watchtower foundations available and level 2 empire plans are available. Okay. Now then, my quest is to research 12. I think I've researched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 8, I think. It's 8 per, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 8. That's 8. Let's get a new unit type out. So just there, and so that. That puts me to 10. And I need 2 more techs. 2 more tier 1 techs, but I've got that one reducing tier 1 costs anyway, so... Let's queue them all up. There we go. That should give me access to everything in tier 1. But the new unit type might prove useful. Because I've got those armies of demons wandering around over there, which I need to take out. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing else for me to do at the moment. Not until I get some production done, some tech done. Like that, actually. Let's get some... Ooh. I could build some spice extractors. Shame that spices aren't really much use for me. So, yeah. Let's see. I could produce a stalwart 2 turns. It's 3 turns to get that place up there. Spice extractor. Do I really want it? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. My happiness is really good though. I could actually get another Borough Streets. If I put it... I can't put it there because that totem's in the way. But... the best one for me, best terrain for me is actually terrains that produce dust and science. So that's I could put one there. And that'll get me another 8 science and 7 dust. That's pretty good. I didn't think of expansion really, because to get level 2 districts, which I've never done before, you need 4 level 1s around it, so I'm not going to get full bonus from some of these places anyway. So I don't know. There would be ideal, but I've blocked it off. So let's build one there. Yeah, expand the city. No, wait. In order to do more, I need to actually get some more armies out. So let's produce some more units, then a settler. Then the streets. There we go. And let's increase my city's population while I'm at it. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do just fine.